Because if I get 1 billion, I know how to put maybe 80,000 in the bank and keep 20,000.
Alo ole mas na kan shika.
Yeah, shika mas. When it comes to money mas, oh come on, you can trust me.
Maybe you got it from mommy or you got it from daddy. Maybe it was passed on from
my mom used to, sell these food bills when I was growing up. She was driving a Pajero and still selling, food. She likes
business.
Yeah.
And
my dad is more of like some business cracky, in business mind way. He always wants to, get the best opportunity, get some money. And, he's done a couple of things, those back in the days. There's this plant at the National Theatre. If you go to the National Theatre, there's this big plant at the back there. Yeah, it was my dad that brought like the investors or some, that company to Ghana.
Wow.
So I was a small boy and we used to go there and they were fixing and, all these white men. So he's like that type of businessman, even though he's into politics, he knows how to grab money. And that's why me at the top people say, my entire street way, I be a Jeffuli. Don't let my face look like Jeffuli.
One thing I like about you was that, from way back in those times, with Mandy Rowe, he never showed that side of his life. Like, he never showed, money the house.
Yeah.
Why
that brings us to what kind of upbringing did you have at home? Like, were you from strict parents, or were they free with you? Your siblings, how you related with them? I want to understand that side of your life as well.
So you see, today I would like everybody to know one thing about this wonderful guy over here. Like, I call myself wonderful because what people think I am, I'm not. You get me? Growing up at home, I was the girl in the house.
Hey.
Yeah. You know why? Because me, I'm inquisitive. I like to find out, something. I was baking. Anytime you get my sisters, you guys, I was baking cakes. I used to pound food for the family. Like, I cook for the family. My dad eats my food. My mom eats my... Like, everything was like accessible. Like, I could, like, we're traveling to London. Like, when I go to London, I cook for my auntie, my cousins. I grew up, like, I don't know, like, without worry.
Soft life.
Yeah. So I was, like, so good at home. But it was just that music, my parents, and how I was seeing them by that time, they were into a little bit of politics, even though they were doing business, they were into their politics and, and they have this picture that, you have to grow, in a certain way. Yeah, and that I didn't like. Because, I had friends outside who were like, they would go and play basketball at the Nkrumah Flats at Latipo Koshi.
They did it.
Yeah, I mean, that was my house. They spoons in back with my house. Yeah.
And I did the doctor's flat. So.
That's why we look alike. Sometimes when I go out and I see my friends and maybe we finish basketball, they tell me, say, oh, Charlie, food not there. So, say me, I never hear that thing before. Because I was getting exposure now, like meeting people. Because we never used to go out, though. My dad wasn't like so strict. They were loving people. Like my mom is sweet. My dad, was also, somebody that I like to talk to a lot. That's why I tell people I didn't grow up with young boys. I grew up with my dad and his friends. And these were old men. I remember one time when I said I wanted to do music, one of his friends, his name is Double T. He came to our house and was like, Junior. And he's like, I'm talking about, he's like 50 something. Junior. Boko Bala. Uncle, yeah, uncle, I want to do this. Like, Junior, Olinoni Jilamo, Oli Star. Uncle, Oli Star. Olinoni Globe. Uncle, only Globe. Why not Telegilem? Uncle, what bet? My Telegilem, uncle. Can't let him on. Today when he calls me, Marco, that is African parents. But I would say this is the nicest guy that these people, like my parents, had, and I left them because I feel they were feeling what I was doing, like my niceness, my sweetness at home was So when I left home, that I wanted to do music, they didn't understand me. Nobody understood. Up to now, You know, sometimes I have like people that I've met on my way, and when I see them, I just want to say, no, it's love. You know, you just didn't understand where I was going, but I'm there. Like now I'm there. If I would, like, I can boldly hit my chest that I'm there.
How did them? Okay.
When saying this, so that was Charles. Cooking, playing basketball, that was Charles. Then you left house, Shatta was born.
Bandana was born.
Bandana was born, yeah. When you wake up now, today, who are you? When nobody, they camera, no, they bloggers, no, they come interview, turn up for us, they cite you, they come check out. Who they wake up, Shatta or Charles?
Oh, Junior, the Shatta Charles.
Shatta's a fire.
Shatta fire, because you know, sometimes, you know me, when I see certain things going on around me, I just call my spirit name, and that was Junior. Like Junior.
That be the house name. That be the inside.
You know, like, because I feel I have this connection from my dad, who's closer to God. You know, my dad say things like, and it happens at home, and I go like, Daddy, like a camera more here. She cannot know you about me. But you know, I love my dad because he's always about God, and when God says and God, and you know, I wonder, where is this man meeting this guy that is being, you know. So anytime Junior like wakes up and maybe Junior listens to like or watches YouTube and see Shatta Wale has like something, Junior, he's been asking me questions like, why are they doing this? You know? And that's why I sober, like I sit down and go like, Shatta will go online for them.
Sammy Flex, I they book this request. One of these Sundays, Stream Music and Shatta will go church. Yeah, we go to church one. We will.
You know what he talk. He say if he assess the thing, and then for decide whether Junior go.
But I mean, still on his relationship with God in reference to that, there are so many times that we hear, or that I hear you say that you be God, I know they fear man, man will be God, I know God, you know, and then I can see now that you have a God tattoo on your face. How would you describe your relationship with God? Because I think it goes beyond, oh, my dad knows God, my family knows God. I was brought up, you know, in a religious, you know, home or a Christian home. What is it like for you personally?
I like this thing. I wish my sister was listening. My sister Winnie, you know, because I was talking to Winnie and Park like 3 years ago.
Hi, Winnie. Hi, Karen. Hi, Karen.